Hey, good morning and welcome to the huddle. Take two. Just want to test. I was on earlier, but there seems to be a problem, and I think I'm the problem. Yeah. Hey, Joe, how are you doing? Welcome back. I think what I did. It probably take me a few days to get my routine back, but I think that I did not press for the live stream to go live. I kept it private, which meant that I was talking to myself essentially. So, welcome to take two of the huddle. How are you doing? I'm Bill DeWeese, and I may not be a professional YouTube operator, although I have been doing this for a long time. I am a professional voiceover talent, which I've been doing full time for the past 20 years, and voiceover coach for the past 15. And every weekday at this time, actually about 15 minutes earlier than this, we get together for a huddle just to share tip, tricks, strategy, something to help you to move you down further down the road of voiceover success. That's what it's all about. Last night, I was watching the movie F1. Have you seen that one yet with Brad Pitt? It's a great movie, by long 2.5 hours, but it was a movie that deserves to be 2.5 hours. It was epic. It was so good. And there's and Brad's playing the part of a veteran race car driver, and, a younger race car driver makes a off the cuff comment about hoping that they do well, or hoping they win in the next race, and Brad Pitt replies, "Hope is not a strategy." And that hit me like a bolt of lightning. I thought, that's absolutely right. And I've over the years of recording voiceovers and working with voiceover talent as a coach, I can tell you that hope is probably the most prevalent strategy in voiceover. People, they get an agent and think, "Oh, I've made it. This is it. This is going to take care of it." Or, "Now I'm on this pay to play platform. All right, so now it's going to happen." Or, "Now I'm doing this, that, and the other." And what happens is you find yourself moving from thing to thing to thing, being disappointed over and over. Does this register at all with you? Have you signed on with an agent and a year, 2, 3 later, it's like you're not booking work or not booking much work, if any? Um, Maybe you've done thousands of auditions on a pay-to-play platform, and you're growing weary, just growing weary of it because it's like nothing in and of itself is kinda taking hold, so you move on to the next thing. That's because you may not understand the difference between a tactic and a strategy. Strategy is the thing that will keep you on the right path doing the right activities. Getting an agent, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, but that's not a strategy, that's a tactic. Getting on Voice123, Fiverr, Upwork, Voices.com, nothing wrong with that, can be a good thing, but that's a tactic. It's not a strategy, and we could go through the list, and what I've seen people do is just bounce from when they don't get the result that they want in the time frame that they believe that they should get it, they just move on to the next thing, and the reason is because they don't have a strategy, which begins with the goal, and the strategy keeps you on the right track, doing the right things, so that when you feel like you wanna move on to the next thing, or this is not working, you wanna abandon it, do something else, it keeps you motivated and on the right path to keep doing those right things, because eventually, when you do the right things long enough within a strategic context, good things happen. So, I'm not gone cynical. I'm not without hope's a great thing. Hope's a great thing, but it is not. It's a lot of things, but it's not a strategy. So that's my word for you today. And if you're looking for a little encouragement on your voiceover walk, and the truth is, it's being an independent contractor working from home by yourself, whether it's voiceover or any other kind of work, it's lonely work, and you need people who are in the same situation as you, and maybe some less experienced, maybe some more. But when you get together and you can help somebody else, in addition to somebody that's maybe more experienced than you helping you along the way, that's a really big thing. And that's why I put together this new free community. And I've put a link below in the description. And I would love for you to come into our community today and to be a part of that. Tomorrow, I want to continue this theme. Okay, again today, Hope is not a strategy. So what is a strategy? Tomorrow, we'll talk about the gap that exists between where voiceover talent are and where they want to be and where the big hangup seems to be. Because there's consistently in the same place that most people trip up and have a hard time progressing past. I call it the gap. And tomorrow we'll talk more about the gap and bridging the gap. And so I hope you'll be around for that. And let's see who we've got on this morning. We've got Joe, what's going on? Sheila, what's happening? Sandra in London, Ontario. And by the way, if you're watching and you haven't checked in yet in the chat, just let me know who you are and where you're watching or listening from this morning. I'd like to acknowledge you. Sheila says, well, I have learned sometimes the hard way that I have to put the work in, and this is definitely not a sprint. It is not. It is running a marathon. It's slow and steady wins the race. And good morning from South Dakota. Appreciate y'all being here. Remember, we do this every weekday at the same time, so be back tomorrow. And in the meantime, again, if you're not in the voiceover group, in the community, go below in the description, click the link, and hope to see you there later today. Have a great one, guys.